Hello everyone! This presentation will discuss a dark side of communication that harms and influences the course of close relationships, specifically romantic ones. Online infidelity. Now what even is online infidelity, you may ask? Well, online infidelity is quite similar to regular cheating, but it differs from overall infidelity in one aspect, that the platform the infidelity occurred on was an online one, or that it started from online romantic or sexual advances. Now, online infidelity can be confusing due to its nature. The lines are blurry for what online infidelity can look like. Is talking to people on Omegle cheating? Is online pornography or receiving nudes cheating? These boundaries can look very different for each couple. Additionally, women tend to view online infidelity as cheating more strongly than men do, and so these gender differences in the perception of online infidelity can make it even more confusing. Unfortunately, however, this doesn't stop online infidelity from hurting or ending a couple's relationship. And so, to know how to prevent online infidelity from occurring in our own relationships, we must better understand what factors lead to online infidelity and ways we can curb the dark side of this experience. The rise of online infidelity coincides with the rise of technological developments and the ongoing expansion of sexually explicit internet sites, mobile dating apps, and social media. Computer-mediated contexts, discrete and casual communication, create the perception that there are several single and available individuals in one's area. So when one happens to stumble upon these easily accessible platforms, they may be tempted to participate. Furthermore, the normalization and consumption of online pornography has contributed to the increase of online infidelity. When we normalize casual or even unhealthy sexual relationships, we also normalize infidelity. One's personality or history may also influence their likelihood of cheating on their partner on online platforms. Selfishness and narcissism, for example, are often associated with infidelity in general. For online infidelity, however, self-absorption and narcissism play an interesting role in one's overestimation of possible success on dating apps or the perception of their own desirability. Additionally, when one is extroverted and has high levels of openness, or even has low conscientiousness and low agreeableness, they can also be more likely to commit online infidelity. One may use online infidelity as a coping mechanism due to previous trauma, or even sexual trauma. Since sexual gratification or online pornography can also be used as a form of stress relief, it is no surprise that some may take it a step or two further and use online infidelity to cope with their stress. Relational uncertainty and turbulence also play a huge role in the likelihood of infidelity to occur online. And so, here are two types of relationships in which online infidelity is more likely to occur. The first being long-distance relationships. The distance may cause one or more partners to feel loneliness, boredom, and even curiosity, all factors that contribute to the use of online sexually explicit media or online dating apps. The second type of relationship is those with reported low sexual and relationship satisfaction, relational turbulence, or anxious and avoidant attachment styles. They all positively correlate with online infidelity, meaning if your partner is sexually or relationally unsatisfied or you and your partner have incompatible attachment styles, online infidelity is more likely to occur. There are several consequences of online infidelity to our well-being as victims of it. In this video, we will be focusing on the emotional, psychological, and relational well-being of those who have partners that have cheated on them on online platforms. We will also be discussing recommendations for how to curb the harms faced to our well-being from online infidelity. First is emotional well-being. Victims of online infidelity experience two main consequences to this aspect of their well-being. First, they may experience anger and can even become physically or verbally aggressive due to how betrayed they feel. This betrayal also leads to the second emotional scar, the hurt and the pain that comes with being a victim of infidelity. Although there is not much research about specifically dealing with the emotional tolls of online infidelity, we can assume that it is similar to general infidelity overall. For example, active and constructive communication skills and steering away from destructive, hurtful communication works to help victims talk about the emotions they are experiencing and also helps them gain a better understanding from their partner about what took place and why. This can help the victim realize the problem never truly lied with them. Additionally, it is recommended to avoid ruminating in what took place and find healthy coping mechanisms. Next is the psychological well-being of victims. Those who have been cheated on may now, in turn, use unhealthy coping mechanisms. They may feel a need or want for vengeance and committing infidelity in return. Additionally, navigating the trauma and stress of being a victim of infidelity is a common consequence. The best ways to deal with the psychological scars of infidelity and victimhood is to find alternative coping mechanisms to stress and trauma outside of infidelity, such as therapy, journaling, or finding comfort in other joyous activities. Additionally, understanding that online infidelity doesn't occur in a vacuum can help curb the confusion that comes with navigating that trauma. Maybe even couples therapy could help couples have a mediated conversation about what took place. Finally, the relational well-being of victims is clearly affected as well. Victims of online infidelity often have a lack of trust in current or future relationships. The online infidelity may even result in the termination of the relationship altogether, another consequence of this dark side of behavior and communication. The best ways to protect our relational well-being is to work to understand what led to the online infidelity, to be able to identify the signs in the future, and knowing that infidelity in one relationship does not increase the likelihood of it in another. Additionally, concessions, including an apology and an indication of having a high motivation to maintain the relationship with long-term remedial work, was found to be essential for the preservation of long-term relationships where online infidelity took place. All in all, we know that the research regarding how online infidelity affects victims and their communication styles is limited. However, working to understand this dark side of communication with the information available and with sexual and psychological contexts can help prevent online infidelity from happening. It can also prevent you from causing that type of pain to your future partners. Working on communicating your boundaries, sticking to them, and holding yourself accountable when you make a mistake can make your relationship much stronger and much more stable in the face of continued normalization of infidelity and online sexually explicit media. Thank you, and have a good day.